Hello, and welcome back to Speak English Fluently.
Hi, everyone. We are so happy you're here with us today.
I'm Adam.
And I'm Anna. Today, we are talking about the verb have.
Exactly. Most people think the word have only means to own something, like I have a car. But it's actually a superverb.
Exactly. We use it for food, time, and even feelings. Today, we'll show you how to use it like a native. Let's dive in.
So the first and most common way we use this verb is for possessions.
Right, possessions. That simply means things that belong to us.
Simple things. For example, I have a microphone.
And I have a cup of coffee here on the desk.
Exactly. It is yours. You own it.
The grammar is very easy. Subject plus have plus object.
I have a laptop.
I have a laptop. Simple and clear.
You know, beginners often make a small mistake here when they speak.
Oh? What kind of mistake?
Sometimes they forget how to say the negative correctly.
Ah, yes, when you do not own the thing.
We do not say, I have not car. That is incorrect.
No, we need a helper verb. We say, I don't have.
Right, I don't have. For example, I don't have a helicopter.
I definitely don't have a helicopter.
See, it is natural. I don't have $1 million.
Sadly, I don't have $1 million either.
Okay, so that is for talking about ourselves, but what about asking questions?
To ask, we use the helper verb do.
So the phrase is, do you have?
Exactly. Do you have a pen? Do you have a ticket?
Let me ask you, Anna, do you have a bicycle?
Yes, I do. I have a red bicycle.
Nice. And do you have a car?
No, I don't. I don't have a car. I prefer walking.
That is good exercise. So the answer is yes, I do, or no, I don't.
Correct. It is very useful for travel, right?
Totally. You can ask, do you have a map? Or do you have Wi-Fi?
Oh, that is a very important question today. Do you have Wi-Fi?
Now, sometimes I hear people say, I have got.
Ah, yes, I have got. It is very common in spoken English.
Is the meaning different?
Not really. I have a phone and I have got a phone mean the same thing.
But have got feels a bit more casual, doesn't it?
Yes, and we usually shorten it to I've got.
I've got a question. I've got $1.
It sounds very natural. So stick with I have for formal writing, but use both when speaking.
Great advice. Now, we don't just possess objects, we also have people in our lives.
Oh, you mean like family and friends. Let's talk about that.
Using have for family is very common, but of course we don't own our family members like a car.
No, definitely not. But the grammar is exactly the same.
So I can say, I have 2 brothers.
I have 2 brothers. It shows your relationship to them.
Curious. Anna, tell me, do you have a big family?
Well, not really. I have 1 sister and I have 2 cousins.
Simple. Subject plus have plus the person.
But, Adam, what happens if we talk about your friend or your mother?
Ah, this is a very important rule. Listen carefully, everyone.
When we talk about he, she, or it, have changes to has.
That is H-A-S, has.
So I don't say she have a sister, I say she has a sister.
She has a sister. He has a brother.
Exactly. My father has a new job. My mother has a kind heart.
I see. So I have, but she has.
You got it. Now, we also use this for our bodies and faces.
You mean physical features, like hair and eyes.
Yes. For example, Adam, You have brown eyes.
Thank you for noticing. And you have long hair.
True. And look at that man over there in the photo. He has a beard.
He has a beard. Because he is one man, we use has.
Does he have a mustache too?
No, he doesn't have a mustache, just a beard.
Notice that. In the negative, we use doesn't have, not doesn't has.
Oh, that is tricky. Can you explain that again?
Sure. When we use doesn't, the verb goes back to the base form, have.
So, he has a car, but he doesn't have a car.
Perfect. He has blue eyes. He doesn't have blue eyes.
Okay, I think I understand. The helper doesn't steals the S.
That is a funny way to remember it.
So, let's describe someone. Imagine a monster.
Ooh, a monster. Okay. It has 3 eyes.
It has green skin, and it has big teeth.
And it doesn't have a nose.
So it has works for animals and things too, right?
Yes. My house has 2 doors. My car has 4 wheels.
Thoughtful. Have and has really describe everything around us.
Agreed. People, faces, objects, it is everywhere.
You know, talking about all this grammar makes me hungry.
Hungry? Why?
Because have is also used for food.
Oh, you are right. Let's talk about eating.
You know, all this talk is making me hungry. I need to eat something.
Well, in natural English, we often swap the word eat for have.
Really? I thought have was just for possession.
It is, but with food, have means to consume, eat, or drink.
So instead of I eat breakfast, I can say
I have breakfast.
I have breakfast. That sounds very smooth.
Exactly. And for the midday meal,
I have lunch.
perfect. And for the evening meal,
I have dinner.
see, it is much more common than saying I eat dinner every time.
Does this work for specific foods too, like a snack?
Yes, you can say, let's have a sandwich.
Let's have a pizza.
You really are hungry.
What about drinks? Water, coffee?
Same rule. Instead of drink coffee, we say have coffee.
So can I say, can I have a cup of tea, please?
Yes, you can. That is a perfect way to order in a cafe.
Ah, can I have is very polite.
Much better than saying I want. It is softer.
Now, Anna, what if I finished eating 10 minutes ago?
Then we need the past tense. The past of have is had.
H-A-D, had.
So I had breakfast at 7 a.m.
I had breakfast.
What did you have for lunch yesterday, Adam?
I had a salad and some chicken.
Sounds healthy. I had a burger.
So had works for both eating and drinking in the past.
Yes, I had a glass of milk before bed.
Is it wrong to say I ate breakfast?
It is not wrong grammatically, but I had breakfast sounds friendlier.
Eat sounds a bit mechanical, right? Like just chewing.
Exactly. Have implies the whole experience of the meal.
Speaking of experience, that is a great bridge to our next topic.
Experiences? You mean like doing things?
Yes, we use have to talk about fun and time.
Oh, I love that part. Tell us more.
Okay, we talked about things we own and food we eat.
But life is also about experiences. We use have for feelings and time too.
Give me the most common example. What do you say at a party?
We say, have fun.
Have fun. It means enjoy yourself.
Exactly. We don't say make fun or do fun. We say have fun.
So I can tell my kids, go to the park and have fun.
Perfect. And when they come back, you ask a question.
Did you have a good time?
Did you have a good time? It is a great phrase for social situations.
And the answer is, yes, we had a blast.
Had a blast is excellent slang. It means we had a very good time.
Now, what about when we say goodbye to someone?
We almost always say, have a nice day.
Have a nice day, or have a good weekend.
You can change the time word. Have a nice evening. Have a good trip.
Oh, for travel. If someone goes to the airport,
I say, have a safe flight.
so the pattern is have plus a plus adjective plus noun.
You got it. Have a wonderful holiday.
Now, there is another cool way to use have for short actions.
Short actions? Like what?
Well, instead of saying, look at this, I can say, have a look.
Ah, yes, have a look. It sounds more casual and friendly.
Anna, I finished my drawing. Can you have a look?
Sure, let me have a look. Wow, it's great.
Thanks. We also use it for resting.
Oh, I love to rest. I say, I need to have a rest.
Or have a break, like at work.
Yes, let's have a coffee break.
It's funny, we turn the verb rest into a noun, arrest, and add have.
That is the trick. Have a walk, have a swim, have a try.
It makes the English sound very natural and soft.
One more very common one, everyday hygiene.
You mean have a shower?
Yes, have a shower or have a bath.
In American English, they sometimes say take a shower.
True, but have a shower is understood everywhere.
Whew, that is a lot of uses. Fun, time, breaks, showers.
Don't worry. Just remember, if you experience it, you can have it.
But not all experiences are good, Anna.
Oh, what do you mean?
Sometimes we have problems or pain.
Ah, I know what is coming next. Appointments and sickness.
So, we ended the last part talking about pain. It is sad but necessary.
Yes, when we feel sick, we use have to explain the symptom.
Oh, my head hurts. I have a headache.
I have a headache. That is the most common one.
Can I say, I have a stomach ache?
Yes, I have a stomach ache. Or I have a backache.
Now there's a tricky one. Listen carefully. I have a cold.
Oh, right. I have a cold means you are sick. You are sneezing.
But I am cold means you need a jacket.
Yes, big difference. I have a cold is a virus. I am cold is temperature.
Good catch. What about something more serious like the flu?
We usually say I have the flu. We add the.
Interesting. I have a headache, but I have the flu.
So, if you have the flu, you need to see a doctor.
Ah, that connects to our next use, scheduled time.
Yes, we say I have an appointment.
I have an appointment.
I have a doctor's appointment, or I have a dentist appointment.
And at work, what do we say?
I have a meeting.
Can we talk now, Anna?
Sorry, I can't. I have a meeting in 5 minutes.
That is a very polite way to say no.
It is. You can also say, I have a busy day.
I have a lot of work to do.
Don't worry. You can also say, I have time.
Oh, I like that better. I have time.
What about future plans, like a date?
Ooh, yes. You can say, I have a date tonight.
Very exciting. So appointments, meetings, dates.
It is all about having a space in your schedule.
You know, Adam, sometimes we also have ideas.
Yes, I have an idea, or I have a question.
These are things inside our mind, but we still have them.
So if you're confused, just say, I have a question.
Exactly. Never be afraid to use that phrase.
Okay. Sickness, appointments, and ideas. We covered a lot.
We really did, but now we need to see it all together.
I mean, the mixed story?
Yes, a short story using everything we learned today.
I can't wait. Let's listen to the story. Okay, listeners, now we will act out a short conversation.
Listen closely. We will use have for owning, eating, feeling, and time, all mixed together.
Hi, Anna. It is good to see you. Do you have a minute?
Hi, Adam. Yes, I have time. How are you?
I'm okay, but I have a bit of a headache today.
Oh, no. Did you have breakfast this morning?
No, I didn't. I didn't have time. I woke up late.
That is not good. You should have a snack.
You're right. Do you have an apple or something?
Let me have a look in my bag. Zipper sound. Yes, I have an apple. Here.
Thanks. You always have good food.
Curious. So, do you have plans for the weekend?
Yes, I have a date on Saturday night.
Ooh, does she have a name?
Her name is Sarah. She has beautiful green eyes.
Look at you. You have a big smile on your face.
Well, she is very nice. We plan to have dinner at that new Italian place.
Nice choice. They have the best pizza.
I hope we have a good time. I'm a little nervous.
Don't worry. Just have fun and be yourself.
Oh, wait. I also have a favor to ask.
Sure, what is it?
Hesitant. Do you have a car this weekend? Mine is broken.
Sorry, I don't have my car. My brother has it right now.
No problem. I will have to take a taxi.
Just make sure you have cash. Some taxis don't take cards.
Good point. I need to have a look at my wallet.
Oh, look at the time. I have a meeting in 10 minutes.
Okay, go. Have a nice meeting.
Thanks. Have a nice day, Adam.
And scene. That was the end of the story.
Wow, we used have so many times in that short chat.
We did. Have time, have a headache, have breakfast, have a date.
Have a car, have a look, have fun. It is the glue of the English language.
If you understand this story, listeners, you understand the verb have.
Definitely. It connects everything together.
I think our listeners are ready to use this in the real world.
I think so too. They have all the tools now.
Well, friends, that brings us to the end of our lesson today.
We really hope you feel more comfortable using this superverb now.
Just remember the big three. You have things, you have food, and you have experiences.
Exactly. Keep practicing and it will become very natural for you.
Now, if you learned something new today, please give this video a big thumbs up.
And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We have many more lessons coming for you.
Before we go, we have a question for you. We want to see your answers in the comments.
Yes. Tell us, what do you usually have for breakfast?
Do you have eggs? Do you have coffee? Or do you have nothing?
I can't wait to read your comments.
Thank you so much for listening. Have a wonderful day, everyone.
See you next time. Bye.